everybody, to another Some Kind of Monkeys podcast.
Right.
Dan, Matt, Sean, here with you as always. A couple weeks after Grand Theft Auto. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm in love with the game, of course. Start off like we have been with What Are You Drinking? I've got Wild Blue Premium Blueberry Lager, which is pretty good. I'm going to say that about every beer, because what beer is not pretty good? I mean, really.
I can't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
Maybe Guinness. I don't like to chew my beer.
I got Lagunitas Little Something Wild, which is just over 17 proof, which is fairly high for beer, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's a limited release, too. I'm drinking the Blue Moon Caramel Apple Spiced Ale, which has caramelized hops in it. It's pretty damn good. No caramel, because I was hoping it would, but caramelized hops. That's good.
Maybe next time we can have some fall beers we can feature.
Yeah. Well, we already drank that Oktoberfest one time.
Yeah. So where do we start? You want to do, obviously GTA 5 I think is going to be the centerpiece of the conversation today.
Yeah.
We're going to do what? TV, movies?
A little bit of social interaction, a little bit of...
Social interaction?
Yeah, that's
You can interact with us through the internet.
Social interaction is how people socialize with each other and do stupid shit that pisses me off. I want to bring that up later.
Oh, I got a good one for that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so great.
Pisses me off completely.
So, you don't want to start with that.
Oh, we can start with that right away. So my opinion is, no matter where I am, it just seems to piss me off. Like, I'll be walking down a hallway. Everyone drives, right? Unless you're fucking from England or something like that, where you're driving the wrong side of the road. Why do you walk on the opposite side of the goddamn hallway?
To be a dick.
Yeah, and then you don't move like you're like, oh, am I in the way? Of course you're in the fucking way. Get on your side of the goddamn hallway.
Maybe they needed a hug.
Maybe they
Next time somebody's walking in your side of the hallway, just hug them.
Did you see, Jamie saw something, there was some, was it like the female, like the girls' basketball? And the two girls were like getting in a fight or something?
Did you see what happened with that?
No.
She got fined $10,000.
I don't care, that's awesome.
No, she got fined $10,000 though. I wouldn't want to lose $10,000 for a little kiss. Everyone thought it was offensive or something.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, because she, instead of throwing a punch, which she could have did likely,
I thought, was that you telling me about, like, the elevator, too?
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about the elevator.
This works the same way, too. As when I'm sitting on an elevator and I'm about to get off. Why do you want to come on the elevator before I get off? It's protocol.
Because there's less room.
No, out before you... Let me off the elevator before you get on. Because you're going up, I'm getting off. Why do you stand in the fucking doorway? The doorway's this big. I gotta get through you.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 other people on the elevator, and we all just stand there and look at you because you're standing in the fucking way.
Yeah. They wanted your spot.
Yeah. Or that's like when you're in anywhere crowded and people like want to push through, like at a concert. It's like, well, you're gonna push through to go where? Where all these fucking people are super crowded.
That's the other thing
the point?
About concerts. You go to a concert and say it's like bleacher seating, like when you go to Summerfest. Why do people stand on the bleachers? If you stand on the ground and everybody stands on the ground, you can see the same level if you're not standing on the bleachers. So now everyone in the back is pissed off because they got to look over you or through you because you're standing on the goddamn bleachers.
And then everyone else, yeah. Especially when there's seats.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that mean we're getting old?
No, because sometimes I feel the same way at the baseball. Like, people stand up in front of me during like certain parts of the game, and I'm like, I can see the game right here if you just sit your fucking ass down. Like, I want to see the pitch, but you're standing up, so now I got to stand up to see the same pitch because you want to have a rally. I can clap the same way sitting down. It's not
I was at the World Series and this guy was standing up in front of me.
Man, those are just certain times.
Yeah.
Like, we're losing by like 7 runs, and the dude's standing up going, "Oh, we're gonna rally." No, we're not gonna rally. Sit down. You can rally from your seat the same way. Yeah. I can see the pitch.
My favorite thing, it can work at sporting events or just in general. I don't understand it because we've all been guys out there. Urinals, right, are disgusting in public places. Terrible. There's always like some hair on it, shit, whatever. It's so gross. Did you ever see, there's those guys, they unzip and everything, and they are right up on the urinal, like they are fucking it.
Yeah.
No, like literally like their wrists, their legs, their pants are like touching the porcelain of the urinal. Yeah. Like you have to suction remove them off of the urinal.
Like airplane toilets, grab them, hold them.
Why do you do that to yourself? If you're watching this and that's what you do, what the fuck is your problem? Really? Because that is...
My opinion
Why?
on urinals,
Why
period, are...
They're so gross.
I don't like standing next to somebody while I piss anyways. I mean, it's okay if it's someone I know.
Awkward
just
conversation.
random people. So, like, for me to stand at urinal is very rare, so I'm not going to, like, look around or anything, but I'm just going to put my hand up on the wall and just stand there and pee, like, yeah, I got this.
Or what's even funnier, too,
is,
is, like, the guys that, like, unzip, they're pissing, and then, like, you're checking, you're doing all this shit on your phone, like, if you don't need to hold on while you're taking care of that, that's another issue. You've been to Tinley Park.
Yeah.
And you know the urinal, it's just like a trough, unless they've changed it, so it's just, like, cattle, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So, like, the thing that me and Sean always do when we, like, go out next year, like, you're at a ball game or something, it's the funniest stuff. Sean always goes, hey, nice watch. I'm like, hey, cool, look at my penis. And everyone just stares at
Pretty
you.
sure you usually say, hey, nice watch.
I'm usually the one that says, yeah, it took me a while to get a wrap around my penis. It's a little small. Oh.
Wow. So it's only been 3 episodes where you've fallen into dick jokes.
Eventually, at least I'm not putting my penis away at the beginning of the show yet.
You're not wearing any pants today, though.
It's not going to be on YouTube. That's going to be on a different tube.
You can check Dan on his Pornhub channel.
No, there's none of that.
Anymore. So
Sean kept closing his blinds, so I couldn't record it anymore.
Anyway.
Naked Guitar Hero, I recorded that for pretty much 3 weeks in a row.
No, there was no naked guitar hero. I was in my drawer. Sometimes.
Alright, moving on. Obviously you guys are cut off, so did anyone I didn't get a chance to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I did. It was good. I wanted more superhero stuff in it. It kind of feels like to me a mix between like CSI, NCIS type of like a show with like X-Files. Because like the first episode the guy had superpowers, you know, like, spoiler, it doesn't matter because it's not like what's happened in the story right now doesn't give you any plot twist. Like he had superpowers like that, everyone knew already that they were going to show this guy with superpowers, the hooded man. But turns out that the superpowers he had weren't like his. They were given to him by some like group, and it was like a thing on his arm, a metal like structure, so kind of like X-Files type of thing, you know. So it was good, but I just want to see some real superheroes. I want to see something with like...
I thought the point of the show was it really wasn't going to focus on the superhero aspect of the show.
Yeah, but eventually you're going to have to bring in Loki or
the
Hulk, the Red Hulk. You're going to have to bring in Deadpool. Somebody's going to have to come in and just make cameos every once in a great while.
Yeah.
I mean, if DC can do a good job making cameos and making like their shows, because you know they have their show called Arrow. It's really good. I watch periodically episodes. But what they're doing now is they're bringing the Flash into it. And supposedly they're going to have a Flash TV show spawn off of this. So, and I love the Flash, so it's going to be like Wally West or something like that they were saying, or Barry Allen, one of the two. And like the original two, so it'll be really good.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it. What, the second episode was this week or something?
Yeah, I got it on my DVR. I just have not watched the second episode yet, but the first episode was good. But so the next episode, they're talking about like some big thing that's coming out that they classify as like a G16 or number or something like that, so they don't know what it is yet. So it's an unlabelable thing. That's why they label it with this number.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it looks. I think it's on like Tuesdays or something like that. It records the same day as Sons of Anarchy. So.
Yeah. I watched the finale of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. You know, and after, of course, I'm going to read the reviews and see what people on the whole thought of it. And websites are like, oh, it's one of the best finales ever, best endings to a show ever. Very great. Tied everything up. I'm kind of on the fence about it because Walter White became just such a jerk through the whole show. I mean, he doesn't care about really anything aside from his end game of leaving his family a bunch of money. Doesn't matter who he crosses in the end. Things that I really think things just ended too nicely for him.
Yeah. Maybe they'll sum that up in like the first couple episodes of this spin-off?
The spin-off is the prequel.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
I won't even know.
But so everyone is like, oh yeah, it was so great, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, I don't know. And it's funny because I was looking at Twitter, and Cliffy B on his Twitter was like...
always says good stuff.
I don't know. I think he has kind of fooled himself a little bit.
Well, he is like the biggest pimp in video games if you ever really watch like the old stuff when he used to show up in like the pimp suits and the flashy cars and at E3.
See, that's all showmanship bullshit to me.
But that's what he is.
That's going to be us in like 20 years.
Oh.
But he said, are we at the point where it's cool now to hate the finale? And it's like, well, people can have opinions, douchebag. That's what you do for a living, apparently, on Twitter.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the finales kind of just suck after a while. Like, you look at, like, the Sopranos one.
And I never watched it, but I know,
it just ended
what
with
it
them
was.
sitting a thing and just, like, blacked out. It kind of was stupid. Like, I wanted to see something happen at the end, you know? But now Jim Gandolfini's dead, so you'll never know if they would want to kill him or do something.
But, and that's, you know, I can hate it all I want. Not hate it, but, you know, however I feel about it. But the bottom line is I couldn't write a better one, probably.
Yeah.
You could write a better one.
I didn't see it, so...
I am quite inept in watching TV shows, though, and knowing every plotline, like, before it happens. Like, I've been watching...
You're inept at that?
Yeah, like,
So you can't do that.
Well, I'm inept at it, whatever. I can do that, yeah, adept, whatever. I can do it really well.
We're going to do a separate video series of grammar lessons.
Yeah, alright.
Grammar by name.
I watch,
Stop talking about my grandma.
I watch, Once Upon a Time, if you ever seen that show.
No.
It's super good.
They're
It's
doing
like,
a spin-off of that, too.
yeah, I got to start recording, too. But, like, the new season, they're in Neverland, and, like, Captain Hook's with them, and they're trying to rescue their one kid. And, like, the kid that he's with through the whole beginning of the show, like, I already pictured, I was like, he's Peter Pan. I just want to know why Peter Pan, everyone's so scared of Peter Pan, like, he's so evil. But they never show him. They only show, like, his, you know, like, because he separates from his shadow all the time. Mm-hmm. So they just show his shadow flying around, and his shadow is just killing people, like, ripping their shadows out and just killing them that way. And everyone's deathly afraid of him, because every time they see the shadow fly around, they're just freaking out. And the Lost Boys are all, like, evil, like, they wear cloaks, and they're just, like, carrying weapons, like, running around, just decimating everybody. All the pirates are scared of them. They don't even want to fight them. Captain Hook doesn't like them. It's really cool, and, like, how the storyline goes. But, like, you could tell the whole time that kid that was with him was Peter Pan.
Well, you know, there's no original stories anymore. I mean, once you've seen so many things, everything's kind of the same. So it's all in just how it's delivered, really. But yeah, I haven't seen that show either.
Yeah, you should. You can. It's on Netflix. First 2 seasons. So the new season just started, and you can catch up on the old one.
They just added season 3 of Louie, and like season 7 of 30 Rock. So I gotta still catch up on that. I'm like a million years behind on all TV.
Haven't watched any of those shows.
Yeah, me either.
Well, what the hell are you watching?
I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of Louie.
Old bad sci-fi movies and nothing but video games.
Speaking of video game bad news, well, not bad news, but semi-news. Did you see Tom Clancy died?
Yeah. Yes. I posted about it.
Did you?
Yeah, on Facebook that you don't read.
I don't have Facebook, so how am I supposed to... I can see it every once in a while, and that's what made me look at it and see that I wasn't labeled on some kind of monkey photo.
You can't be tagged if you don't have a Facebook.
You could have wrote my name in the little script on the bottom.
Yeah, maybe you should get a Facebook.
I can go ahead and
Maybe he should just fix it and realize that I'm the one who created it. I should
get yourself a Life Invader account and just deal with it.
I put in the whole page setting says all artwork by Dan Markowski.
Another thing with that, like the Life Meter stuff like that, did you see with the social club that when you go on there you can, what was I going to say, you can do certain thing. I haven't did it yet because I think you got to do it on your phone, get like secret license plates and stuff like that.
You can do that on the iFruit app, which is only on iOS.
Yeah.
So we can't do it until they make an Android one.
If Rebecca has it, I should just use it.
I'd rather, and Jamie's like, oh, you want to use my iPod Touch to do it? And I'm like, I'd rather let Rockstar focus on GTA Online. I don't care about this stupid little app. Yeah. I mean, it's really cool from an immersion standpoint, but really, get GTA Online to where you want it to be, because they're talking about full-scale heists, creating our own missions and our own races, which I think would be amazing.
I still haven't even made my character yet, so I gotta do that.
Well, I haven't even downloaded it because there was that whole thing about it could delete your save files. So I'm just gonna wait until I 100% the game, and then.
What is your percentage currently?
Like 78, 79.
Okay, yeah.
I'm only in my 60-something.
I think I'm like 68 to 70.
Well, I've been, like I said, I've been really just like freaking mainlining GTA 5.
Yeah, I barely play.
I've been doing all the little side missions and stuff, like all the parachutes, all the races. I
haven't done any of the parachutes and races.
The triathlon stuff. Did you do like the little side
mission? I did the mini triathlon
where you run and you race that girl.
Franklin also races her.
And then Trevor races her later.
Okay.
But I don't know when it is, but the triathlon's unlocked. So you have to swim.
Franklin does the.
You have to swim, bike, and then run. There's the first 2 are maybe take like 6-7 minutes. The third one, I was sitting there tapping A for a freaking half hour. A half hour.
You're like, fuck this.
And I'm like, well, no, I had to do it.
But do you need those to complete it 100%?
Yes. So you start at like one end of the Alamo Sea. You swim the entire thing. It takes about 10 minutes. Then you get on your mountain bike. You go through the mountains up there, down into the city, and you go pretty much through all the major streets in every district of the city.
On the bike?
On the bike. And it's
I hate going on the bike.
It's like probably 18 minutes on the bike. And then you run like up, I think it's like Vinewood Hills. It's like 5 minutes of running.
But you're in that. You could hit that button really fast with your thumb. Just
well,
I
had to switch between thumb and finger. I actually paused and took a break like twice. So that's too
like,
much.
my thumb hurts.
But it's like, you could probably put me on salary for that shit. I wasn't hooked up to Xbox Live because I didn't want to download the update and potentially lose my game. But I wonder what the leaderboards are for that. Like, if someone got through that in more than a minute quicker than I did, I don't believe it.
You think you can hit it really fast and your guy runs faster, or there's just a top speed no matter what you do, no matter how many times you hit
I think there's a top speed, because really, I mean, you can tell getting like a burst of energy kind of, but I mean, really.
Well, because like when I hit it with Franklin, it seems like he doesn't lose his stamina like Michael did in that first race. So like when I was Michael hitting it, he was like dying.
Well, you might have a higher stamina stat, Franklin.
Yeah,
but all of my guys' stamina is maxed out, because I run around a lot.
Well, yeah, by now mine it's got to be. But like when I did it with Franklin, because it's a later mission, and you do it with Michael, it's an early mission, so Michael was like all wheezing, like my bar was turning red.
First time I did it with Michael, I failed because I had so low stamina. I went back like 4 game hours later.
Did you guys see that after you finish the story mode, apparently it gives you a psych profile too on your gameplay?
No. That's awesome.
One of the guys at work was telling me.
You could just go online and get the questionnaire from the little religious group.
I'm just very interested to see like what it says about my gameplay, because you have those random times you just like, nah, I'm just gonna kill people.
Well, mine doesn't usually save after that though.
No, it doesn't say after that, but depending on how many, I mean, I kill a lot of people in the game too.
Well, yeah, I just run over people. I run over a lot of people, and
I shoot a lot of people on the street. And
well, and if you're linked up to Social Club, it's gonna save all that, I think.
I hate the thing though when you're driving down the street and like there's a car in front of you, so you swerve this way, but he swerved the same way as you. And you still hate each other anyways. I'm like, just get out of my way. I'm trying.
Well,
to
that's
do
when
something.
you just double click if you're Franklin.
Yeah, but you can only do that as Franklin. You can't do that as everyone else.
I love that. I love it.
The little special ability for Franklin.
That's so cheating.
I wish they would give you special abilities like that though in the online version, because like I heard there's nothing like you're clicking the 2 buttons and people are like, oh fuck, I thought I was Franklin.
Who cares?
That'd be fun.
I can't wait.
I definitely like the vehicle selection in this game. The low end vehicles, they're dependable, they're reliable, they drive well, but the high end stuff, I mean, it goes from horrible handling to great handling and just insanely fast. Like,
I went because I had after one of the heists, he had so much money. I took Franklin and took his white car that he has, whatever it is, took it to Los Santos Customs, bought like this hot end of everything. I mean, I sunk like $50,000 modding.
You never lost the car?
It's amazing. Well, it's always at your house.
Yeah, but they were saying there was glitches when you were.
If you put it
there
in
is. I did buy a car and do that, and I did lose a car.
I lost one.
But if you do it with like their default vehicle, like go and
I haven't wasted any money on cars.
Bullshit truck thing.
Yeah. I had my best death I had so far. I put Trevor through the windshield and wrapped his head off of one of the highway signs. Mm-hmm. So it was like hit another vehicle and up, and then it was just funny as hell.
The only thing I would really like when I'm driving and stuff, like I do all the stupid driving. Like I'll just get random vehicles, like the golf cart when you're in the desert, because they're always there. Like the ATV, and I'll just drive around the ATV because it's fun.
I love like the little dune buggies or the buggy or
the Volkswagen Bug that's like got the big wheels on it.
Yeah, or the little like the
little car
cruiser that's by the airstrip.
Oh yeah.
Because
the dune buggy one.
Yeah,
but every time you get in, they make you do those stupid missions.
Not until you're done with them.
I did all 5, and it still pops up as it's.
Oh yeah, because I got in the plane and it still does it.
Yeah.
It's just a way to get extra money, but it takes so long to do some of those, and it's like here's $500.
Some of them are just like ridiculously stupid.
I like the flying controls. I think they were good. Pretty well.
We'll be over. Yes, we can see my face. We'll cut.
So we can see. So we can see his beard. Yeah. What else have I done today? I've spent a lot of time playing. I'm at like 15 hours at least with each character.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, like all weekend, I think that's pretty much all I did.
And say I signed up a few times and you were on pretty much perpetually.
Well, I don't see him online anymore if he's not online. But like with Franklin and stuff, like you were saying, you upped his car and stuff. I haven't upped any car, but I bought places with Franklin already. I bought like the cab company and stuff.
I made a shitload of money with Franklin. I bought a few properties now. 'Cause I invested like $40,000 or $45,000 into. I don't remember what the stock is. It's one of the pawn stocks because it was at 82 cents a share, and now it's over $100 a share. So I'm like, my profit margin's like 1,000%.
I had a theory, and I haven't been online and I haven't played again to kind of realize it. But one of the stocks in there is a radio station.
Yeah.
So I bought a bunch of the stock of the radio station, and I'm going to listen to that station in every car I get into,
And see if it drives.
the price of the stock.
Don't buy the Pisswasser beer. I lost like $400K.
No, here's how it looks, because I watched like a couple videos of people talking about like the stock market online.
See, yeah, fuck that. I'd rather just figure it out.
Well, I was just watching stuff because it was just random videos that popped up. Like the guy said that he heard that you could do this, like go and buy like Burger Shack and then go and like destroy a bunch of like chicken stuff because like in the desert there's the chicken Clucking Bell. So he just sat there for like days and just blew up every vehicle, killed everybody that worked there. And he still lost money on the goddamn stock. He said the only time it worked, kinda, but like every stock went up, and I don't know how that worked. Like he went to the airport, blew up every airplane except for the one he bought, like so like he could make money. Mm-hmm. But like that one and like the other two airlines still profited in their stocks.
Yeah, I think you've done the assassination mission.
Yeah, I buy stocks when I do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think who that guy Lester sounds like. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they got a lot of celebrities to do the voices, except for the radio stations.
And the Minutemen guy.
Yeah.
That's the dude from Portal. Johnson?
Cave Johnson.
Cave Johnson.
Oh, I didn't play. That's Portal 2, which
Portal
I didn't
2.
play.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah,
He's also from the state or the commercials. Is it Allstate or State Farm? Where like he's teaching them how to do stuff, and like the big giant ball he lights on fire, or like the monkey falls out of the sky. I'm like
the State Farm commercials, the insurance commercials. I know
he's also a famous actor in the way.
Not like the Mayhem guy.
No, the old bald guy that's like walking through with like the new trainees, and he's like,
yeah, and he's like he lights a limp ball on fire, and he's like they ask him where he got like the flamethrower. He's like built it in my garage. And he just walks away.
No idea. Sorry.
I'd say so far, character-wise, Trevor's probably my favorite, just because
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah,
he is so
Sean.
random. I like Franklin too, but Trevor,
I think,
is so random.
I like Michael. Michael's my favorite.
I was thinking how really so they've got the three characters, and I was like, you know, if I was in college, I would totally be writing a thesis on GTA 5 and like id, ego, superego.
Yes.
You know, like Trevor's the id, and then I'm trying to decide which one is which between Michael and Franklin. Because I just don't remember my psychology and the difference between ego and superego. But really, you know Trevor's the id.
Yeah, I think Michael would probably be the superego.
Because which one's the more rational of the two?
Franklin?
No, I mean between ego and superego.
Ego. Ego, superego, id?
I have no idea. That's what I just said. I don't remember. But yeah, I think that would be a great thesis to write.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Angry Orchard Apple Ginger Hard Cider.
And I got the little something wild ale.
I got caught a buzz from the Lagunitas.
Yeah. It's actually only
it's 8.8%.
8.8%.
17.6.
When I was in Madison, there's this bar right on the Capitol Square called like Cooper's Tavern.
Okay.
And it's like 30 microbrews on tap. It's pretty cool. And they had Lagunitas WTF. It was like a double brown ale or something. It's pretty strong. So, next time I'll be in Madison for work, like in early November.
Well, I see you bought this after I did too. Or like.
Well, it just reminded me that I had it before. Because I'm using it more as a repository of things I've had.
I went through and put all mine in that I can remember, and I was up to like 270 different beers. And I still think I missed like
you guys
probably.
are beer cataloging?
Yeah, there's an app.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Untapped. And you can like do check-ins at places, and there's like achievements for drinking. So it's great. So you know Dan's boosting.
I'm not boosting at all. Just slamming beers. I'm like, yeah, I'm just drinking this right now.
But yeah, it's like, and there's that one that's like, man, you had 6 beers and it's before 11 o'clock. It's like, no, it's just Saturday, and I'm trying to remember all the beers I've had.
Yeah. It's like a bowl of cereal with beer in it. Is that the image from the thing? Yeah.
But yeah, I was because I mean, God, there's got to be so many that we've all had that we can't remember. Shit.
Especially like the different like fruit ones and stuff that I've tasted like so many different kinds.
Like
yeah.
You know.
The horrible bacon and chocolate.
Oh, I put that on there.
Oh.
But he ordered the one, or he had the one this year, which was
the voodoo
chocolate,
donut.
Yeah.
The chocolate banana, gross.
Peanut butter.
Like chocolate.
No, it was good.
It was like bacon, peanut butter, banana.
I don't know. But it was good this year.
I was not a fan.
No, last year's was bad. This year's was good. It wasn't bacon this year. I think it was just chocolate.
It was chocolate.
Or was it chocolate peanut butter banana?
Chocolate peanut butter banana. Yeah.
That one, yeah.
I liked it better than
I thought it was
last
really
year.
good.
Well, the chocolate bacon last year was disgusting.
It wasn't even chocolate. It was just. It was
or smokehouse
maple flavored bacon beer.
Right.
Oh, it was so like bacony.
And they had that voodoo donut one at Grappi's.
Oh,
I was just at Grappi's. We got bread for dinner, and God, I forget that place is so overpriced. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I'm just probably spoiled from Woodman's and discount.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, Woodman's. I think Woodman's is better in discount now.
Grappi's has redeeming quality in their meat section.
Mm-hmm.
Like the stuff's a little pricey.
And their bakery's good, and their cheese.
Yeah, but if you're buying like normal groceries, you're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind paying the extra $1 or $2 for.
But they got a lot,
products
some of
from
the
small
like,
town
niche
place.
Italian stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
All right,
it is
totally
pretty
off topic. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 story mission wise, I just. What's the last story mission you did? Because you're at the lowest percentage.
Last story mission I did was...
No, we're probably the same. Yeah.
I did an assassination for Lester with...
Yeah, that's not a main story mission though.
I'm trying to think where I'm at with the main story. I did the last...
The assassination mission you did was the one probably at the construction site. Did you do that one?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
way past that one.
Well, that's like one of the last ones.
Okay, then that's...
And then I didn't have a parachute, and there wasn't one up there,
Yeah,
so
there
I had to
was.
like climb all the way down.
No, there's a parachute right on the roof.
Yeah, it's laying on one of the work tables.
Yeah.
Oh no! See, I climbed up the scaffolding of the. There's like that crane there.
Oh, you went to the crane and then sniped him out?
You can also sneak around the back and like
Well, that's what
knock the one guy out. No, if you sneak around the back, knock the one guy out, take the elevator up, and you're right there.
No, I took the elevator up, but then I decided to go on the crane to see if there's a parachute up there. And I was
Oh yeah, top level. I just went to the top level, went through the front, killed everybody.
But then that is part of your parachuting stuff later. Your parachute missions is
But
going
it's
on
jump.
top of that crane.
Oh, you're jumping on.
But I don't know if the elevator's working at that point, so I just like climbed up the whole
The
thing.
shittiest thing about it was, it doesn't ever show you put the parachute on your back. Like I tried to pull up the menu, the weapons menu, and there's the parachute in the corner, but you can't fucking equip it. So it's like, how do I put it on? Fucking, I just jumped off and hope it went on, and there goes, it's just on when you jump. I'm like, that's bullshit. They should just let you equip it so you know you have it on. Not you're gonna.
Well, yeah, but
jump
you're
it
gonna
down.
walk around with a parachute on your back.
Fuck yeah, I would walk on it all the time because then you'd be driving on like a
So if
motorcycle.
I buy you a parachute for Christmas,
I would wear it. I would wear it until one day I need to make like a jump somewhere and just.
yeah, but then you're gonna be like, man, I kind of just want to jump off my roof to open this parachute.
My roof's not tall enough. I'd freaking break my legs.
Again.
No. But like, seriously, if you were in the game, if you're driving like Grand Theft Auto 4, you're just driving and you do a jump and you jump super high, like you jump off something. You can always just pull a parachute and just. That's like the greatest part of just running around the town.
Did you see the car launch?
Online?
Yeah, because Kurt sent that
posted
to
it,
us.
yeah.
I didn't go and try
You
it.
mean the door
Obviously,
thing?
it doesn't work.
It's at one of the gates. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
drive
gotta
into
go,
the wall, and it's like, shh. And
You
it
don't
drives
even
you
need
right
that.
in
If you go to, when you're playing online, there's like a huge ramp that actually goes like this. So you just gotta drive on that and launch yourself off.
See,
It'll
the
be
thing,
fun.
like, I don't really look online for that stuff. Like, I'll look on where to find, like, the hidden packages and stuff.
I just read it because Kurt posted.
There's so many people now that just make videos. Like I'll just watch stuff and it'll be like on my YouTube page. I'll be like, click, and there'll be a new video and be like, oh, I'm just gonna watch it because it's funny. And
I am excited for an online game of Duck Hunt, though. We get 4 or 5 of us together and find a ramp that everyone's standing underneath with rocket launchers again as someone's flipping
it's
cars
gonna
off
be
of it.
weird and hard because everyone's gonna be like, they'll put you in like an online setting with people in your area, and they'll just fucking come and kill you and steal all your stuff. And I'm just scared of that.
No, see, and I think, because you'd have to deposit your money at the ATM.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as long as you don't have the money on you, you're good.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
But they can still steal, like, if you bought something, like a pair of sunglasses, something like that, and just steal it from you or steal your ammo. Because I hear ammo in the game is expensive as fuck online, and it's hard to come by. Like, if you,
yeah, that's how it should be in real life.
it should be, but, like, that's why people just steal a car and run you over now.
God, what was on the news, like, last week or something where the guy is, like, stole a car and ran into some stuff, and he's like, I just want to see what it was like Grand Theft Auto in real life. And I'm like,
No, that's...
There's really
you
not.
are stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you really think that's what it's like? You know, are you going to go to the strip club and make it rain $6?
Yeah, I love that point. $6. Like, man, you should.
And then she's like, "What's up?"
Well, when Trevor buys the club and it's like, "Hey, look, you put your hands all over her."
Yeah, I didn't do that yet.
It's like the bouncers don't stop you. The bouncer just walks away.
Wait. Where Trevor buys the club, I heard that he just kills the owner.
Yeah.
Oh, did you do that mission?
No, I didn't. But I already heard what happened.
Yeah, it's so funny because then like.
When he's like, "What happened to your cousin?"
Franklin's like, "What happened to that dude that owned the club?" He's like, "You know, he's cool." And then like you walk away and it's just like the guy falls out of the freezer.
The best random stuff in the game is after I did one story mission with Franklin, I think it must have been like something where I had to get out of the area or something like that, and I was doing something. There was like a cool pool like in like the yard next to me when I stopped, so I just climbed over the fence and there's just two dudes sitting there, like, and then there's like a girl sunbathing with her other friend and she's topless. So like, you know how you can just hit the button and start fights with people because you just say something mean to them. Mm-hmm. They all got pissed off at me and like the girls ran away.
Like you're punching people?
No,
you can talk to people. And
if you hit,
I was just gonna say
it's always just an insult.
No, it isn't.
I've never said anything nice to somebody. Usually it's just like,
"What's up now?" or something like real life.
Usually just like, "What's up now?" And then the guys stand in front of you just want to fight. No matter who it is, Franklin, Trevor, the guys just want to fight.
I found it out when I was playing as Michael, and he's just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, but usually say it as a tone,
stuff.
And people either run away or they want to fight you because you say something like that. And they wanted to fight me, so I pulled out my gun, and then they just ran away like little girls.
Maybe it also depends on how you've played the game.
It could be.
Up to that point.
But I have not played it like a dick at all with anybody.
That's a lie.
No, I seriously haven't. I seriously don't do anything really bad except for the story missions. I don't like purposely go out of my way and shoot everybody. Like seriously, when you did the chemical factory mission, did you kill everybody? I walked through and actually knocked out everybody. I did not kill anybody.
Chemical factory mission.
Where the guy shoots himself at the end, the FIB member.
Oh, yeah, I think I
knocked out guys until I had to shoot people.
Yeah, at the very end. I knocked out everybody. I didn't kill anybody until at the very end where they forced you to.
Yeah, you know you're not getting that achievement for 70 golds.
No. I probably have like,
Jesus.
Like 15 or something like that right
now.
now.
I was going to say probably like 10, 15.
No, because I got a lot of the golds and the stupid things. And they count too, I think, when you got the shooting ranges and like that. So I got some golds in those, which I don't have many in there either.
Did you do all the shooting range?
Yeah, I did the whole
That minigun one's so fun.
Minigun's awesome.
It did help doing the minigun one and then playing the mission with the minigun. It helped do that.
I like the combat shotgun too.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do all the weapons though. You only had to do one of each style weapon.
Yeah, but I wanted to do each.
Yeah, I went back and did a couple.
Does it unlock them then?
Yes, you.
No, because
as
once
far
you
as
buy
being
them,
able to purchase or something.
No, once I already bought them is when I already had them. Like I didn't do the shooting range until I bought all the weapons anyways. The only thing I didn't buy was like because the parachute and then the billy club because it wasn't.
And then I finally did all the stupid flight school.
Yeah,
flight school was easy.
That first helicopter one was kind of a pain.
I didn't have a whole lot of problems with it. I actually really liked the flight controls and.
Now that I did the flight school and using some of the stuff from that you learn in the plane lessons, it actually makes flying a lot better.
Like the knife edging and stuff.
I haven't done any of that.
It made it worse because when I tried a knife edge when I'm like the last flying mission when you're doing the drug runs and you're gonna bomb the runway. When I tried the knife edge and like come back to do the other thing, I fucking just like kept hitting trees like every fucking time.
When I would do that to go back and circle the runway again, I'd go up and then do like the roll off the top.
Yeah,
then
I did that a little bit.
Yeah, so part of the 100%, you've got to do I think like half of the knife edges and half of the under the bridge.
Okay.
Or half of the stunt jumps too, I think.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to do all of them.
Yeah.
I've only did a couple of them, and then I did a couple of knife edges.
I think I found like 2 stunt jumps and I think maybe like 6 bridges.
Yeah, I just
no knife edge.
I did a couple bridges they show you when you're doing like the arms race ones.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple bridges there and you just fly underneath them anyways. So did you seek because we're part of Social Club, and if you sign up for Social Club before online started, you can pick Marston as one of your kinsfolk?
One of your parents?
Yeah.
For developing your character.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah, well, because you haven't set up online yet,
neither
have I. So when you pick your parents, you can pick who you want, like they said in like all the games, but they add John Marston on there.
I wonder if that's based on your save files that you've associated with the...
I heard it was a special thing if you signed up for Social Club.
Oh. Because I joined Social Club back, I don't know if it was when Red Dead Redemption came out, or was it GTA 4? Oh. But so I have like on my roster of games in there like GTA 4 with the expansions and Red Dead.
It adds that no matter what.
LA Noire. Which, oh man.
I heard it was good, but
it's a very good game.
But mine added all mine because I connected it to Xbox. So as soon as it connects to Xbox and PlayStation,
it kind of reads.
It reads what games you played and just loads it. So
that's cool.
Yeah, because it's got Ballad Gay Tony, Lost in the Dam, Grand Theft Auto 4.
I thought that was great how they introduced Trevor.
Yeah.
Just like murdering Johnny.
Hey, I talked to him. There's a little bit from left on my shoe.
Yeah.
Brain Manor.
Oh man. Yeah, he's such a.
And then
the game is so well written so far.
They mentioned Nico at that point too, around there.
Mm-hmm.
I
like when you go and chase down and beat the crap out of Laszlo.
Yeah, that was fun. You make him dance in his underwear.
I do like Trevor's random starting points though when you switch to him. Because like you switch to Franklin or Michael, it's usually either like at the house or in a car.
Yeah.
No.
You switch to Franklin, he's like naked on the beach, or Trevor, he's naked on the beach, throwing somebody off a bridge in a Girl Scout uniform.
Every time I switch to Franklin, he's walking out of the bar and he's like, "Well, I'm drunk.
I did that
getting drunker."
I did that like twice, but a lot of times I go up to him, not to sound that Grand Theft Auto could be racist. He's always coming out of a fucking smoke shop. Like, why is the black dude got to smoke the weed?
I bought the smoke shop.
I didn't yet.
And then you have to do, depending on some of the properties, you have to do like missions for the properties you own.
Yeah, because you got. I bought the cab. You got to do that.
I was doing that mission where the guy's like, "Oh, take me down here to the." It's by like the docks or something, and there's like the bikers there talking to his daughter, and then something happened where like that guy died, but it didn't tell me like I failed or anything. So
No, some of the freaks missions you can just off the people and they're over. Because
well, it's not a freaks mission though.
Yeah,
it's
they're
part
just
of
random.
the owning the cab company.
They'll call you up and be like, "Oh, this person needs to be placed
like a
somewhere."
special ride.
Yeah, and they go because they need someone who knows the town, and I thought of you. Like they called me a couple times. I only did one of them, but the other times they call you and you accept, they'll just send you a text message later. It goes, "Sorry, I had to bother you with this. You know, we should take care of it on our own." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I've did like a couple random ones.
Did you do like the bail jumpers with Trevor?
No, I haven't got any. How do you get those? Do you got to get a message from her or something? Cause
you'll get an email, not a text message. You got to check, and that's what I've noticed too. Is
I haven't seen any.
You got to check your emails. And
just like real life, you won't always get a notification. You'll switch to your character, and then like you're gonna go to your phone to like call the cab, and then it's like, wait a minute, I got 5 text messages,
16 new text messages,
and then half of them are ammunition.
Yeah.
Which I wish you could delete emails.
Or mods. Yeah, or mods.
But it's funny too. Another thing that I thought was very clever is if you go into a character's phone, in the settings, you can change the theme, the colors, just like your regular phone, and you can set the phone to vibrate, which will halt all story progress and let you just screw around.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Which is, I thought was great. And who's going to know about it? Who's going to think to look in there? Except like a weirdo like me that's like, oh, I wonder if I can change
the desktop in the settings, so I just didn't know you could put it on vibrate and stop the story mission.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It gives you time to screw around. Like Jamie was like, do they have a golf club in this one? I just want a golf club.
I heard the golfing is awesome.
The golfing is pretty awesome. I was like 5 over par, maybe.
We should just all get together when next time we play online.
Kurt wants to golf.
Golf online.
And the tennis. I did the tennis too.
I did the tennis
at Michael's house against like his wife.
I didn't. I did it as Trevor against some like professional athlete in the park or something like that, and she was like, I picked how many, like you could pick how many rounds you play or whatever, so I picked the sets and everything. I only picked one game set, but she just would not quit. It just kept making me play over and over. So finally I just quit, and then later she was like, stop by the hotel later. I had no clue what hotel she's at. I never got a message from her, email, text, nothing, so I don't know.
Trevor doesn't even kill anybody else in the game.
No, but Trevor, there's stupid things like, you know, I heard that after you deliver the girl back to the Mexican dude, like she starts calling you back up.
Oh yeah.
And I heard that you can go
one mission past that mission.
I heard you can go to like the strip club and like just keep hitting on girls until one of them like likes Trevor, and she'll like start hanging out with Trevor all the time.
Well, I'd say you can build the strippers up by going to like the private dance and touching.
Yeah, you can grab them when the
because you basically
someone was telling me this. I didn't play those or do that.
Did a hostile takeover of the club.
I've seriously been at the strip club once, and that was at Franklin when they make you start there because it's just.
There was one, and I don't know if you guys got to this mission or if you want me to say what it is, but you know...
I know most of the storyline.
Like Brad, who is their third partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
He is in prison,
No,
according to Trevor.
Yeah.
But Michael knows that he's dead.
Yes.
There's the mission where you go back to the intro of the game.
Yeah, well, after that, you're setting up for the mission to redo that bank heist. And then when he finds out that he's buried
You're
in
not
like,
redoing that bank.
you're gonna rob that same place.
The Union Depository?
Yeah,
That's not what they robbed. That was their big score.
Their big score, whatever they were robbing, and they got busted at because Michael turned them in before they were gonna do it.
Well, they're not driving out to North Yankton.
That's what the whole big score was about. They're gonna do a big heist like that again at the same spot.
Not at the same spot.
Different spot. Big heist.
Because I did. There was a mission to do the recon for that when you're in the helicopter with Lester.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. But I know that he goes out there and finds out that that's him in the grave, digs him up, and like there was still like flesh on him or something. You can tell that it was like, not just bones.
Those you know when Trevor has his mission with those Chinese guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Now when you go to and you find a grave and like Trevor's in there digging a grave,
and Michael
shows up,
and
Trevor's like.
The Asian kids are like, I want to take a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play the mission.
Oh, did you play that mission?
Yeah, dude. I've already saved him. Like, I'm past that.
Yeah, I didn't play that yet. I'm not that far. But I heard about it and heard that he gets taken and he calls Franklin and Franklin calls him.
Did you guys read the thing that Kurt posted or watch the videos about like the little Easter eggs with like the alien frozen in the river, Bigfoot out in the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bigfoot's fake. I don't want to ruin that for you, but that's the end. But
Kill it.
did you see you can find the hatch from Lost?
No.
If you go on like the left side of the right side of the map in the water and you scuba dive down because you can go find like free scuba gear, you can actually find the
plane.
hatch.
The plane from Lost is in the water too.
Plane from Lost, and then there's also like a sea monster in the water.
There's a UFO too.
Yeah. I did want to. I got eaten by a shark. I had my knife out. I wanted to like try to kill a shark.
But then you had to get the achievement though, because you get an achievement for getting eaten by a shark.
But I was just trying to find like some
happened
buried
randomly.
money or something.
I was actually swimming out to the boat to get your daughter from it, remember?
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden I swam underwater, which is probably a stupid part because if you don't swim underwater, the shark wouldn't attack you. So the shark comes like right at me, so I swung at him and missed, and all of a sudden it came up behind me. It was like, oh.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen a shark yet.
We should probably wrap up because we could talk about Grand Theft Auto all night.
Yeah.
Shit. So.
Probably go play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, right. We could be sitting here talking about it. We could be playing it right now. Which you should do after you're done watching it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I think you should watch it again first.
Yeah. We don't need all this.
And like it for once because nobody ever likes
like
the goddamn video.
Share it with your friends.
We get like 4 likes a week, and it's usually me, Matt, Kurt, and
I don't even like it. I mean, you know, I
don't want to be a self-serving dick, but I don't like what we do.
Right.
Fucking asshole.
Right, next week we're all bringing guns.
It's like the thumbs down
I'm gonna hit him with a freaking bottle here.
Would you grab me a straw?
Anyway.
What?
No. Matt knows what I'm talking about.
Anyway, we'll see you in a couple weeks or something.
Yeah.
I think we're going to try to get on a more regular schedule, maybe every couple weeks. Until then, Matt, Dan, Sean, we're some kind of monkeys, and so are you.
Good game.